Hello everyone and welcome back to 99. Who's that Pokemon?
It's Ghost.
And I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely going to kill us, especially since, well, okay, wait a minute. We were having a debate about this before. If we were a normal type, her moves wouldn't affect us, so...
She's also probably part poison.
Yeah, or dark.
Yeah.
Ooh. But anyway, we're probably screwed.
She has, like, a power, and we don't.
Well, not only does she have a power and we don't, she has multiple powers and we don't have any power.
Even if she only had one, it's like a good offensive power, and we have the power of, like, nothing.
We have the power to create multiple universal branches which do not help us in this current branch.
Nope. She's like, I can throw, what was it? It was like...
I think it was concentrated air.
Yeah, it's like I can throw air daggers at you. What do you have? It's like, well, I have the armor class of my shirt.
Well, without further ado, let's see how screwed we are.
Ghost!
Yo, お兄ちゃん.
You ain't my sister. She gives me a bone-chilling smile.
I don't know you, Kick. Well, problem solved.
Who would have guessed? Shit, I totally fucked up. I warned Sora a dozen times to be careful, but I didn't take my own damn advice. I was cocky. Learning I was a singularity made me overconfident. I figured I could handle anything that came my way.
I feel like learning you're a singularity shouldn't make you cocky at all, because it doesn't mean you can actively do anything.
That is true. It just means that your passive decisions lead to alternate branches. That doesn't mean that it's going to improve the branch you're on.
Accurate.
Where did that foolhardiness come from? I can't even use my own artifact. You didn't hear that, did you? I feel like you heard that.
こんな場所にたった一人で。随分と余裕だな。舐めてんのか？それとも俺に会いたかったのか？おい。
You don't have an episode, so no?
Why are you always coming after me?
先に突っかかってきたのはてめえだろ。
How else were you expecting me to act after you took my sister hostage and threatened me over the phone?
その大事な妹に俺たちを探らせなきゃこうはならなかった。全部てめえのせいだろ。
Okay, you kind of have me there. Sora was investigating Kosaka-senpai, not you guys. Just as I'm about to say that out loud, I stop myself. Not only is arguing pointless, it's a straight-up bad idea. Assuming she is the user of the Evil Eye, and the Evil Eye's activation conditions are what were written in Ms. Naruse's documents, then I'm already within her range. She basically has a knife to my throat. One little push and I'm dead. This is no time for acting tough. I need to do my best not to provoke her, and in the meantime, I need to find a way to escape her field of vision.
Quick, close your eyes. If you can't see her, she can't see you.
I need to assume I'm dealing with a hardened killer here, who can make me a hardened person.
Not in that way.
No. I realized it after I said it. That was a poor choice of words.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
おいおい、謝んのかよ。ダッセーな。
Look, there was a double entendre there.
Say whatever you want. So long as you don't plan on harming us, we won't do anything to you.
Not that we can.
やるしかねえとか言ってなかったか？あの威勢はどうしたよ。
I was in Leroy Jenkins mode. I had my chicken.
We learned just how much stronger you are. We don't stand a chance against you guys. It's even lamer when you fight when you know you'll lose.
なんだよ、そうか。そこまで言われちゃあな。
Ghost looks overjoyed. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I feel like she's gotten less hostile.
俺もよ。別に好き好んでお前らに突っかかってたわけじゃねえんだぜ。
Well, that's good.
ユーザー同士仲良くやりてえって思ってんのさ。ほんとだぜ。だから趣味の合わねえあいつともつるんでる。
I don't believe that.
なのにな、あんな態度取られちまったらこっちもトゲトゲしくなるってもんさ。だろ？だがまあそっちが萎えちまってんのに俺だけ生きってんのもダセえよな。いいぜ、そういうことなら俺ももうお前らには絡まねえよ。水に流そうじゃねえかなあ。
So when she's just gonna say not and attack us?
I'm betting within the next 2 or 3 lines. Probably after we say something like, oh, okay, great. Or that.
You mean it?
I'm so shocked I accidentally let slip my doubts. She's willing to back off? She wants to get along?
Can't we all just get along?
No, I don't think we can. She was only being this aggressive because we provoked her. And if we just talk things out, she won't even want to fight? Does that mean she's not the user of the evil eye? So, what, she's just a sharp-tongued girl with a quick temper? No, wait. Sophie said she was almost certain Ghost was the user of the evil eye. That being said, there's still no concrete proof. Stone proof, but not concrete proof. The question is, do I trust Ghost?
No.
そう警戒すんなよ。まあ仕方ねえけどよ。食うか？
Some what, gum? Oh, okay. She holds out a stick of gum. I give her a blank stare. In response, she scoffs and pops it into her mouth.
ねえ本名言っちまった。まあいっか、前も言っちまったし。
Wait, really? Is this really how this is going? Okay.
What?
あいつの言うことは気にすんな。理想郷がどうだの人殺し容認だの。あいつその場のノリで話すからな。アホなんだ。
you know we kind of figured that out.
Yeah.
ま、こっちも悪かったわな。敵なんて言われたらそりゃ身構える。本当にいらねえの？ソーダ味。うまいぞ。
What kind of soda?
I'm good.
あっそ。
She turns to the side and blows a bubble. What's with her friendly attitude? This is way too drastic a change. Was I just misunderstanding things this whole time? But seriously, I'm not picking up any hostility at all. In fact, she's so cordial, I don't know how to react. Can I really trust her?
No.
I wouldn't. Well, there's one thing I'm sure of. She's a much stronger user than any of us. It's still possible she's the user of the evil eye, but if she's not coming after us, I have no reason to provoke her. Yeah, let's just go with the flow for now. I'm not perceptive enough to be able to tell if she's faking it anyway.
つか、お前こんなとこで何やってんの？
Huh? Oh, I...
まあいいや、どうでも。楽しくおしゃべりするような間柄でもないしな。悪かったな。邪魔しちまってよ。
It's fine. I'm really glad we could resolve this misunderstanding.
誤解ね。これからはお互い干渉しないようにしようぜ。今さら仲良しこよしも無理だろ。
Yeah, sounds good to me.
決まりだな。じゃあな。
Yeah, see ya.
Ghost turns her back to me as I get to my feet. But then she turns back around and lifts a finger to catch my attention.
最後に一つ聞きてえんだけど。
Huh? Okay.
まさか本気にしたのか？
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Huh?
The P conflict, alright.
Yeah.
A stigma appears on Ghost's face. Her pupils glow with a bewitching light.
たった数分話しただけで警戒解くなよ。バカかお前。
Well, I mean, there are two of us.
Her lips curl into a contemptuous sneer. She's wrong, though. I never let my guard down. I've been looking for a chance to run this whole time. But despite that...
Damn it.
The moment her stigma appeared, I became unable to move. I can't look away from her stigma. No, her eyes. The light sucks me in, making it impossible to even blink. I'm losing feeling in my right fingers and toes. She's trapped me in her gaze. There's no doubt about it. This power is...
全身が石になるまでちょいと時間がかかる。ゆっくりとおしゃべりしようじゃねえか。なあ。
Petrification. My arms and legs are being turned to stone. She's the user of the evil eye. I struggle desperately, trying to escape the evil eye's gaze. I'm not completely immobilized. I can still move a little, just not nearly as much as I'd like. It takes all of my strength just to twitch a finger. And because my gaze is fixed on her eyes, I can't move my head. I want to curse, but I can't move my tongue well enough to get the words out. I can't feel anything below my right calf or my right elbow anymore. Shit. Death. That single word flashes through my mind. I erupt in a cold sweat. To think a single lapse in judgment could prove fatal.
ペラペラ喋るのは小物っぽいからやめたいんだよ。けど暇なんだよな。終わるまで待ってるの。なぜ突っかかるかだっけ？教えてやるよ。それはお前がユーザーだからだ。欲しいのさ、俺は。お前のアーティファクトが。
I had a feeling that that was going to be exactly what it was.
てめえみてえな中途半端に正義感持ってるやつはめんどくせえからな。ゴミみたいに弱いくせに絶対にいつか面倒を起こしやがる。だからお前から始めることにした。てめえの妹でも九条都でもあの中二の女でもなくお前から殺すことにした。別に恨みなんざなんもねえわ。お前に対して何の感情もねえ。ただユーザーだから殺す。
Joke's on you. I don't have a real artifact.
I was about to say, she's going to be very disappointed when he does not pop out an artifact.
お前が終わったら次は妹だ。
Okay, that's not cool. It's her route.
それなら寂しくないだろ、お兄ちゃん。
Little.
すげえな、喋れるのか。
Are you Iris?
急にアニメの話かよ。お前も司令官殿と同類か。寒いぜ、くだらね
え。Well, I guess not. She laughs my question off. So she's not Iris, or anyone related to her. Unlike Sophie, she's a bona fide human. So then why? Why is she stealing artifacts? Why is she killing people?
ユーザー相手じゃ進行が遅いな。じれったいぜ。さっさとよこしな。お前の力を。
Ghost draws closer and glares at me even harder with her evil eye. Her stigma flashes, glowing brighter. The loss of sensation creeps up my body. I'm being turned to stone. I prepare myself for the end. But just then, a black shadow flies between us. Clicking her tongue, Ghost leaps backwards. The paralysis fades, and the oppressive power binding me vanishes. I've been saved!
生きてる？
Huh, did not see that coming.
Huh. Somehow.
そう、よかった。
After our curt exchange, Sophie turns to Ghost.
困るのよね、その子を殺されたら将来性がありそうだから。
なるほど。
Ghost dons a maniacal grin and spits out her gum. She doesn't seem the least bit perturbed by the dramatic arrival of a floating plushie. Which means she knows, both about the other world and the people who live there.
下手に動かない方がいいわよ。石になった部位が破損したら取り返しがつかないから。
Oh, geez. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I look down at myself. My right hand is petrified from the fingers to the shoulder, while my right leg is stoned to the middle of my thigh. I can stand, but not walk. Just trying puts me off balance, and I nearly fall. I might have gotten a temporary reprieve, but the situation is still dire.
どけよ。てめえに用はない。
お断り。そっちこそ引いてくれるかしら。痛い目見るわよ。
痛い目いいぜ、やってみろよ。だよな。できねえ。できるはずがねえ。そんなぬいぐるみじゃ何もできない。だろ?
You know, since we're having this exchange, can you explain why you know that?
Actually, yes.
I mean,
Like, legitimately, you know everything about this.
yes, you know way more than we do. I would love some insight. Sophie makes no reply to Ghost's taunts. Does this girl know more about Sophie than we do? Yes. How? There's something strange about the way she's acting.
もう一度だけ言うぞ。どけよ。そいつが石になって死んでいく様をただ黙って見てろ。
I'm not a kid. I'm at least 18 years old.
かける。
Yeah.
聞くまでもないけれど逃げられる？
Sorry, I don't think I can.
でしょうね。じゃあせめて目を閉じていなさい。石像になりたくないのなら。
おいおい、
Oh,
忘れてね
I
え
don't
か
really think of myself as fine,
俺の
but,
アーティファクトはそれだけじゃないぜ。
Thank you.
I was about to say, maybe your theory about just closing your eyes and she'll go away or not be a threat might be more on point than we thought.
Actually, it might require eye-to-eye contact.
I bet it does.
That's why we couldn't close our eyes.
I bet it's basically like the Medusa petrification.
Yeah.
A different stigma appears on the back of Ghost's hand. Chills run down my spine.
かける、避けなさい。
I can't.
Piccolo. I try to jump to the side using my good foot, but I just end up losing balance. I mean, falling can be dodging. I don't think it worked. Something slams into my chest. Pain lances through me. I fall backwards and hit the ground hard. There's a dull thud as my back collides with the pavement. Panicking, I look down at my arms and legs to make sure they didn't break during the fall. Fortunately, they're both fine. As dumb as it is, I only think to worry about my chest after that. I put my working left hand to my chest and assess the damage. There's no blood, and my clothes aren't even ripped. As far as I can tell, there's no physical wound, just pain. Damn, that scared me. But I guess this artifact is like this guy's flames. They're not truly physical manifestations of energy, but spiritual ones. Incidentally, my soul's been knocked out of my body. I am a husk.
さっきから不思議なんだが。
Ghost walks towards me, clenching and unclenching her stigma-inscribed fist.
てめえ、なんで力を使わね
I don't know how.
Unlike you, I don't throw it out willy-nilly.
Deception check?
え。あっそ。まあどうでもいいけど。選べ。痛みを感じず石になって死ぬか。激痛にのたうち回って死ぬか。どっちでもいいぜ、俺は。
私がそれを許すと思っているの？
I was really hoping a choice would pop up.
もういいってそういうの。消えろ。
Ghost sweeps her arm at Sophie. An arrow with a massive arrowhead cuts through the air. In response, Sophie
まったく嫌に。
gets stabbed. Not
Well, that was helpful.
yeah, okay. Huh. The plushie bursts, then vanishes into nothingness. You've got to be kidding me. Honestly, that's a genuine reaction. Because it's just
Yeah.
like, what? You talked up all of that and you just...
Admittedly, I think a floating extra dimensional creature should be able to bluff somebody, but Ghost is not somebody I think you can ever bluff
Yeah.
because she's too much of like a blood knight. It's just if you claim you're powerful, she's like, cool, let's fight.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. This can't be happening.
Sophie!
やっと順番が回ってきたな、お兄ちゃん。答えは出たか？
Come on, choice.
何睨んでんだよ。ああ、悪い。それが答えか。いいぜ。お望み通り石にしてやる。その方が俺も楽でいい。
The stigma on her face reappears. Once again, my body is paralyzed. I can feel the petrification working its way through me. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! Am I really just going to end up petrified? Am I really going to die just like this? Isn't there anything I can do? There has to be something. Why can't I use my powers? Where the hell's my goddamn artifact? Why won't it come when I call? If I'm really a user, now's the time, isn't it? Now's the time I should be awakening to my abilities. Anything. Anything! As long as it helps me survive. As long as it helps me defeat this monster, I'll take any power at all. Hurry up and awaken already! Awaken, goddammit! Did it work? Ghost clicks her tongue and takes a step back. Don't tell me. It finally happened? No. Looks like I was getting ahead of myself. My powers are still dormant. I'm still as screwed as I was 2 seconds ago.
また邪魔が入った。お前人望だけはあるな。
It's about the only thing I've got.
Yep, that's about it. What?
I struggle to raise myself up and look where Ghost is looking. Standing there is... Oh no! I don't like where this is going. Sora, who's supposed to be at home right now. She's gritting her teeth, her hands balled up into fists. She glares at Ghost, trying to seem more threatening than she is. It's taking everything she has to keep her trembling legs from collapsing. But she's not backing down.
Why?
お兄ちゃんを助けに来たか。けなげだな。泣けるぜ。
お兄ちゃんをいじめるな。
はいじめるなってそうかい、悪かったよ。違うんだ。俺はいじめてるつもりはねえんだよ。殺す気なんだよ。
Sora takes a step back. But then she glances over at me, still lying on the ground, and strengthens her resolve. She steps forward and stabs a finger out at Ghost.
許さない。お兄ちゃんは殺させない。
おー、かっこいいじゃねえか。どうするつもりだ？あ？
Sora, forget about me. Run.
意地張るなって逃げとけよ。てめえの力はもう知ってる。姿を消すんだろ？いいぜ、逃げろよ、透明になって。ま、俺には効かねえからな。後でゆっくり探すさ。こいつを石にしてからな。
Hey, you know, I have feelings.
お兄ちゃんは殺させない。
それはもう聞いた。別にお前からでもいいんだぜ。ああ、もうダメだな。ダメだ。獲物を前にしたなめずりは三流だっけか。俺はダメだ。喋りすぎる。一流に
Well,
は
I
遠
think
い
you're
な。
doing great.
Yep, fantastic.
In fact, you could take it down a few rates and we'd still be fine.
Yeah. You see, now, you're not actually supposed to succeed, so you're overqualified right now?
誰かさんが大声出したせいで余裕がないってのにな。さっさと済ませようぜ。お前からでいいんだな。
Don't look her in the eyes. Run.
逃げない逃げない逃げない。私がこいつを
俺を
消してやる。
This is new.
へえ。
What?
Her stigma has spread to her left hand. No, not just to her left hand. It's on her arms, chest, and neck too. Sora's stigma is supposed to only be on her back. Did it spread in response to her willpower? That probably means her power's grown. But that might not necessarily be a good thing. Sophie's warning flashes through my mind. I still vividly remember what happened to that guy who was swallowed up by his powers and set the school ablaze. The way his stigma had spread was strikingly similar to how Sora's looks now. This isn't good.
Stop. Sora, don't use your power.
お前なんか
Sora!
お前なんか消えちゃ
Oh man, she's gonna use the spirit gun. Her massive stigma flashes and glows. And then Sora shoots a swirling blast of light at Ghost.
マジかよ。
The light swallows her whole.
余裕ぶっこいた結果がこれか。ざまあねえな。
Ghost grins ruefully and looks down at her hand. As it grows transparent. And not only her hand, her whole body is fading away as if she truly turned into a ghost. What the hell is going on? Sora's power is supposed to be manipulating people's presence, not making them invisible. But this is...
なるほどね。透明になるなんて生優しいもんじゃなさそうだな。
Accurate.
そのまま
Mhm.
消えちゃえ。
悔しいが、そうなっちまうみたいだな。
Despite her words, Ghost doesn't seem phased at all, just phasing. She casually stuffs her invisible right hand into her pocket.
じゃあな、お兄ちゃん。また会おうぜ。
She thrusts her barely visible left hand toward me.
お前は必ず殺す。
Still smiling, she gives me a venomous glare. And then... Oh, hey, you were right, ghost poison. Sorry, not good timing, but you know, it popped in there, so I said it.
She's gone.
お兄ちゃん大丈夫？
Yeah.
A little stiff, but I'll be alright. I'm still unable to move, so Sora runs over to me. When she sees my petrified arm and leg, she starts panicking.
大丈夫じゃないじゃん。どうしよう。これどうしたらいいの？落ち着きなさい。時間はかかるでしょうけどちゃんと治るわよ。
Oh man, Sophie respawned.
なんだ治るんだ。よかった。あれ？
But you just... What?
さあ、かけるを自宅まで運ぶわよ。もっとも私は手伝えないけれど。
Sophie?
We were so shocked that the screen glitched.
何よ？
You're...
死んじゃったかと。
Oh, you saw that too.
死ぬわけないでしょ。何度も話したけど、これは幻体、かりそめの体なの。本体はピンピンしてるわよ。
Oh yeah. Thank God.
心配かけちゃったわね。謝るつもりはないけれど。さあ、ソラ、役立たずのかけるを運んであげなさい。 立てる？
Oh, doesn't look like it. Sorry. Can you lend me a hand?
捕まって。
With Sora's help, I managed to get back on my feet.
おっと。
You okay?
それ、ニーニが聞くことじゃないでしょ。ゆっくりね。一歩ずつ。気をつけてね。
Gotcha.
石化した部分。多少の衝撃は大丈夫だけれど、案外脆いから本当に気をつけなさいよ。
Is this really gonna heal?
ええ。帰って落ち着いたら詳しく話してあげるわよ。
There's something I want to ask you too, Sora.
それも後でね。行くよ。
Alright.
With a Herculean effort, I start shambling forward. Sora sticks close to me, matching my pace. Ghost has disappeared. No, Sora made her disappear. She beat someone she shouldn't have stood a chance against, and all we had to sacrifice for it was an arm and a leg. When all's said and done, that's not a bad trade. Tell that to Edward Elric. However, this whole incident only happened because of my carelessness. Because of me, Sora had to be reckless and take on a massive burden, despite how scared she was. Even if this is one of the best outcomes we could have hoped for, I can't be happy about it.
慌てなくていいから、ゆっくりね。
Gotcha.
I couldn't do a damn thing. And even now, I'm relying on my sister. I'm pathetic.
着いた。
Sorry. It must have been tough to support me the whole way.
全然。いや、嘘。めっちゃ疲れた。
It took 3 times as long to get home as it normally would.
で、話すよ。大丈夫？
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Sora makes sure I'm leaning against the wall before letting go of me. She takes her shoes off and then squats down in front of me.
靴脱がしてあげようかと思ったけど、靴とズボンだけ石になって中は無事だったりはしない？
Pretty sure. I can't feel a thing down there. I'm guessing everything got petrified, including my clothes.
どうしよう。脱げないじゃん、靴。
Guess I'll have to keep it on until it unpetrifies. Ugh.
大丈夫？
I'm a bit scared of putting weight on this leg, but...
I shift my weight over to my petrified right leg, lift my left leg up, and take off the one shoe that I can. How long is it gonna take for me to heal? Just getting into my house is a chore.
おい、捕まって。
Okay, thanks.
With Sora's help, I make it into the bed and sit down. Shit, my leg won't bend properly, so my posture's gotten weird.
寝てた方がいいんじゃない？
Yeah, that might be a better idea.
It's a struggle, but I manage to lie down. But since I can't bend my elbow at all, it's hard to get into a comfortable position. While I'm trying to figure out the best way to orient myself, Sora pulls out her phone and makes a call.
あ、もしもし、私です。いやもうそのネタいいから。詐欺じゃないから。あなたの娘だから。お兄ちゃん風邪ひいちゃったみたいでさ、私土日こっちに泊まるから。電話変わる？あ、いいの？はいはい、わかった。じゃあね。はいはい。おやすみ。
Oh.
I bet they wouldn't even want to talk to us even if we had fully turned to stone. Thanks for that. Sora taps the end call button on her phone, puts it down on the table, and turns to face me.
ってわけで泊まっていきまーす。
Sounds good.
あれ、怒んないの？
I can't really tell you to leave when I can barely move. Thanks for looking after me. It means a lot.
As a side note, it's going to be very awkward when we have to go to the bathroom.
うわ、素直。戸惑う。
Now, what were you doing at the park in the first place?
なんでって、そりゃあね、心配だったから。
So you just pretended to go home, huh?
だってニーニだって危ないじゃん、一人で帰るの。だから能力使ってこっそり。
Man, I didn't notice you at all. I thought your power didn't work against ghosts. What gives?
そうだけど使わないよりマシだろうし。ごめん。
No, you saved me. Thank you.
どうしたの？
What do you mean?
いつもなら怒るところなのに。
It's my own fault I got into that mess. How could I blame you when you saved my life?
でも私。
You saved my life, Sora. I'm grateful.
うん。
Why does Sora look so glum? It seems like there's some reason she doesn't want to accept my thanks. But I can't bring myself to ask her what it is. An awkward silence settles over us. The one who finally breaks it is my other savior.
はーい、お待たせ。
Sophie appears directly above me. She vanished without a word after we left the park earlier. I was starting to think that maybe she'd actually been seriously injured by Ghost and was just acting tough to reassure us, while in reality she was having trouble maintaining her body in this world. But with the way she's acting, it doesn't seem that that was the case.
ちょっと調べ物をしていたの。急にいなくなって悪かったわね。
Oh, it's fine. What were you investigating?
あの子の目的。あなた、運が良かったわね。別の枝では、ついさっき3人目の犠牲者が出ているわ。しかもユーザーの。
Huh. You're not going to mention that it was Kujo? We're just going to leave that off the table?
Who?
それは知らなくていい。あの子、あなたに言ったのよね。力をよこせって。
Yeah, she sounded like she wanted my artifact.
なるほどね。別の枝の私はあの子とニアミスしていたようね。間抜けだわ。
What do you mean?
別の枝でとあるユーザーを石化し破壊した後、アーティファクトを回収せずに立ち去っているの。多分回収する、いえ、探す時間がなかったのでしょうね。破壊した直後に私が現れたから。破壊って、最初の人はされてなかったよね。その人に恨みがあったってこと？別の枝の私もそう思ったみたいだけれど、違うわね。破壊する必要があった。それだけよ。魔眼は今のカケルのように、服でも何でも身につけているものと一緒に対象を石化する。けど、アーティファクトは石にならないのよ。
Oh, I get it now. After petrifying someone, she needs to smash them apart to search for the artifact.
あら、あなたにしては理解が早いわね。そういうこと。どこに隠していても、石像を砕いていけば、そのうち出てくる。
But what's the point in stealing someone's artifact? I thought they chose their owners. Even if you steal one, it'll just disappear, won't it?
そうでもないのよ。強引に契約する手段がある。あなたたちに教える気はないけれど。
But she knows how to do it.
でしょうね。問題はどうやって知ったのか。 それとも最初から知っていたのか。
She didn't know anything about Iris.
Or she was faking.
あら、じゃあそちら側の人間ね。ということは、
There must be other people from your world coming here too, right?
自力で気づいたとは思えないし、そうなるでしょうね。
I started to suspect as much earlier, and now Sophie has pretty much confirmed it. Ghost is like us, but much more knowledgeable. It appears her otherworlder friend had no qualms about telling her all of the things that Sophie's been keeping from us. Though it's not like knowing this gets us anywhere.
What happened to her now?
そうね。はっきりとしたことは言えないけれど。私、勢いで消しちゃったけど。死んでないよね、あの人。死んではいない。存在が限りなく希薄になっている。ってところでしょうね。
Ooh.
So then...
空の力、思ったよりも強力だわ。どう表現すればいいかしら。そうね。存在感の操作とあなたは表現していたわね。
It is a useful power.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Like, at its full strength, you can just, like, Hakai people out of existence.
I mean, it's just curious though, so she still exists. But does that mean that she can still use... Well, I guess if she can't make eye contact with somebody, then she couldn't petrify them.
No. Well, it's like, she might be, like, so unnoticeable, like, so out of the presence of others that she can't interact with anything at all.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Like, she actually is a ghost. It's like, you can't see her, you can't interact with her.
You can't hear her or notice her in any way. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
存在感を空に操作された結果、この世界に存在することすらできなくなった。
Or that.
という説明がわかりやすいかしら。
Okay, so like what we were talking about, but amped up.
So the reason we can't see her is because she doesn't exist?
それ、本当に死んでないの？死んではいないわよ。空が本気であの子を消し去ろうとしていたら、あなたたちの記憶からもあの子は消えているはず。
Huh.
けれど、消えていない。かろうじて、まだこの世界に存在している。それに、仮に完全に消し去られたとしても、あの子なら自力でどうにかしちゃうでしょうね。
How many artifacts does she have?
In other words, she'll be back.
Da-da-da-na-na-na.
そういうこと。いつになるかはわからないけれど。
Even if we erase her, she'll come back? How much of a monster is she?
とにかく、生きてはいるんだよね。よかった。
Sora smiles, relieved. That's when I finally realized the reason she looked so down before is because she was worried she'd killed someone. Man, I'm dense. It was so obvious. That aside, there's still one thing that I'm very worried about. Sora's stigma. I've got to make sure nothing bad is going to happen.
Sophie,
何？
if you know what happened, that means you were watching the whole thing, right?
そうね。あなたの心配もわかっているわ。ソラ？はい。体調に変化は？別に。そう。なら、しばらく様子見ね。
The good old wait and watch approach.
何が？
You didn't notice?
え？
When you used your powers back there, your stigma covered your whole body.
そうなの？カケルを助けたくて力を引き出した結果でしょうね。急激なスティグマの侵食、相当な負荷がかかったはずよ。すごく疲れてはいるけど、
Did you say eroding? That sounds pretty bad.
そう。あまりいいことじゃないのよ。本当に体調に目立った変化はないのね。
うん。
ならいいわ。しばらく能力の使用は控えなさい。どうせあの子もいつかは復活する。能力を維持しようなんて考えないように。
わかりました。
よろしい。まったく、心配事だらけね。本当はカケルのことも助けるかどうか迷ったのよ。
Thanks.
Wait, seriously?
姿を晒すことになるし、リスクなんて背負いたくないじゃない？けれど、空が飛び出そうとしたから仕方なく。どうせなら、最初から空に任せちゃえばよかったわね。悪かったわね、止めて。二人とも、今日はもう休みなさい。まだ聞きたいことはあるでしょうけれど、それは明日話してあげる。
Sounds good. Thanks for everything, Sophie.
どういたしまして。じゃあ私も戻るわ。疲れちゃった。
ニーニ、本当に治るんだよね。
治るわよ。どれくらいかかるか知らないけれど。じゃあね、また明日。
Sophie waves, then vanishes through her dimensional rift. So Ghost is going to come back. And when she does, her first order of business will be killing me. I hope my arm and leg are healed by then at least. In another timeline, 3 people have already died. But in this one, there's only been 1 victim, and I came out of this fight alive. While things aren't ideal, they're definitely progressing a lot better than they could be. At least, that's what I keep telling myself.
ニーニ、
Yeah?
さっき、
Uh-huh.
ソフィーがさ、私が飛び出そうとしたからって。
Yeah. Thanks for saving me again.
ごめん。
Hmm?
What's she apologizing for? I struggle into a sitting position and look over at Sora. Tears gather in the corner of her eyes.
本当は、そうじゃなくて。あの人がお兄ちゃんに話しかけたとき、すぐ助けに行きたかった。でも、動けなかった。私、動けなかった。お兄ちゃんが石になりかけてても、動けなかった。怖くて、ただ見てた。見てただけ。飛び出そうとなんてしてない。ごめん、私、お兄ちゃんのこと助けられなかった。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
Sora looks down, unable to meet my gaze, and apologizes over and over. But in the end, she did save me. I don't say that, though. Because there's a better way to convey those feelings than words. I gently pat Sora's head. With a little gasp, she blinks up at me and smiles. I smile back and fiercely ruffle her hair.
何すんだ、やめろ。
There we go. That's more like it. I'd much rather have you kicking up a fuss than moping around.
何その決め顔。手足ぶち砕くぞ。
Anything but that, please.
Or arm.
てか、今気づいたんだけど。着替えどうすんの？脱げないよね。
Oh shit, yeah, that's true.
Oh. Yeah, good point. I guess I'll just have to cut the pants off. I can probably find some way to slither out of my shirt, though.
ゆったりしたのある？足がそんなんだと普段ニーヤンが履いてるピッチピチでお尻のラインわかるやつ無理でしょ？
You'd wear them too if you had this ass.
This ass is classy AF.
This ass is my artifact. It is my power. My pants aren't that tight. Anyway, I'm sure I've got a pair of knickerbockers or something that'll fit.
What are you, 80?
半ズボンって現代
Look,
の
he's
若
just
者
a
が半ズボンって置いて
really
くる
big fan of the New York Knicks. Well, excuse me for not being up on clothing jargon. Jargon?
Jargon.
All right, Olaf.
The evil Jargon makes me feel ancient every time he confronts my presence.
I like how one of us teaches English.
Yep.
Well, excuse me for not being up on clothing jargon. You don't have to be such a pedant.
どれどれ見繕ってあげようじゃないの。
Sora gets up and opens my closet. She starts rummaging through my clothes.
ズボンズボン半ズボン
Now she's saying it.
最悪体操着のハーフパンツでもあるじゃん。だけが中途半端なカーゴパンツみたいな。クソだせえな。
Yeah, that's awkward.
Oh, fuck off. You got a problem with my taste in clothes?
T シャツも着るの厳しそうだし。お、あるじゃん。何このチェックのシャツ。ゲロだせえな。
The tone change.
Seriously, screw you. It was cheap, okay?
とりあえず着替えは大丈夫かな。あ、お風呂はどうすんの？
I want to, but I don't think I can in this state.
遠慮するな。私が丸洗いしてやろうじゃないか。
Sponge bath.
I'm good. I'll wipe myself down later.
Bird bath.
私が拭いてあげよう。
Seriously, I'm good. Why are you trying so hard to take care of me anyway?
ニーニのことを思って海外しく世話焼いてあげようとしてるんでしょ。感謝しろ。そして感動しろ。
Well, it's kind of hard because of the, leg.
And arm.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
いやーマジな話さ、ニーニ平然としてるけど大変なことになってるんだからちゃんと頼ってよね。そのつもりで泊まってくんだから。
I know. Thanks. I mean it.
よろしい。なんかすんごいパワー使ったから食べたばっかだけどお腹すいた。ニーニは？
I really thought we were going to get through this episode without one.
Nope. I'm not particularly hungry.
いいの？じゃあ私の分だけ買ってこよ
Right now?
う。うん。なんだ？寂しいか？
Moron.
心配ご無用。ラスボスは私が封印したじゃないですか。
I can't argue there, but still, be careful.
本当にいいの？何も。
Yeah, I could use some stone polish.
Actually, give me something sweet.
ほいほい。行ってきます。安静にしてなよ。
Sora grabs her phone and wallet and leaves my room. Even though she was so dejected a moment ago, she's already back to her usual cheerful self. I can't tell if that's because she's actually gotten over what happened, or if she's just forcing herself to act cheerful so I don't get worried. Sora made up for my blunder. No, more than just that. She sealed away the user of the evil eye and bought us valuable time. Well, no, it's not that simple. Why do I always end up letting my guard down too soon? Ghost might be gone for now, But Takamine might try to get revenge. Even if he doesn't, there's still the otherworlder who's helping Ghost. Just because we've taken one person out of the equation for the moment doesn't mean we're safe.
Shit.
I stretch my hand toward my phone, but it doesn't reach. All right, calm down, me. I need to break my habit of panicking the moment I realize there's danger. I can't even walk right now, so there's no way I can bring Sora back. Besides, I'm sure she's fine for now. I just have to wait. After all this time, we finally know for sure who the user of the evil eye is.
I was gonna say, actually, with Takamine, he'd be the person I'd be least concerned about jumping somebody. Because he's too much of a showman to jump somebody. He would have to announce himself in advance.
I wonder if that would change if he was really pissed off, though.
Maybe.
I don't know if that bravado is up all the time, or if that's just his typical... Because he did seem like he was pretty willing to fight and drop the pretenses for a little bit. But...
Yeah, but he still had to give his whole speech.
Yeah, you're right. So if he starts giving the speech, probably just play it safe and move. Although
it's Sora, she could just delete him.
Yeah, that's true. Well, now, if she does that, that might backfire. So we might have to get Yuki involved. We also know her goal is to kill other users and steal their artifacts. However, we still have no way of stopping her. As a result, Sora put herself at risk just to hold Ghost at bay. I think back to the guy who caused the fire at school. He lost all semblance of sanity, and his powers were going berserk. That's the price you pay when your stigma erodes you completely. But Sora's still sane, and Sophie said she'd keep an eye on things. So I guess that means I don't have to worry just yet. But there's no telling what might happen next time. If Sora is forced to use that much of her power again... I can't afford to screw up that badly a second time. I need to get stronger. If the artifact I've made a contract with won't be of any use, then maybe I can't just let other people protect me. I need to be able to protect them too. I never want to see Sora looking that sad again. I feel like that's foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm.
This game has a lot of foreshadowing. Okay. Well, that's probably a good spot to end this episode. We had that big confrontation and confirmed that Ghost is the user of the evil eye. But we're only partially petrified, so I guess I would call that a win. But we also figured out that we can't get rid of her that easily, so... I guess borrowed time is better than nothing.
I have a question.
I may have an answer.
Alright, in the first game, Kujo was constantly using her powers at school to read minds.
In the first branch, yeah.
Yeah. And so she found the user of the evil eye.
Right.
Confronted them and got turned to stone.
Yes.
Which this would be Ghost, but Ghost doesn't go to our school.
Right.
So how did she find out it was Ghost doing it?
There's gotta be some kind of connection. I mean, if she had ended up checking everybody, maybe she ended up stumbling upon Takamine at some point?
Which means Takamine knows she's doing it.
Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe there's still somebody else at the school that we haven't seen yet. I still... There's got to be some kind of connection that's still there.
There could... I do think there is something there.
Yeah.
Because... Like, unless Takamine knows everything, and he knows that she's turning people to stone and he's in on it. Which I really can't see him being, actually, weirdly enough. Then there would have been no way for Kujo to find out.
Yeah, so maybe the link's not Takamine, and we know it's not Haruka. But the other thing...
Yeah, because she doesn't know anything.
Well, but the other thing is, there are variables in each branch that we're not aware of, though, and that one ended so
True.
abruptly that there could be other links that we just have no knowledge of at this point.
Yeah, that's quite possible.
I don't know. And I mean, then of course there's the whole situation at the end of the successful route in episode 1, or the successful branch, rather, where Ghost appeared on the top of the building, so she found them. So I feel like it's safe to say that she probably ended up tracking down Cujo, since she was on top of the building.
Yeah.
But I don't know, there's still a lot about that ending that was up in the air. Yeah, I don't know, there's got to be some kind of additional link.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll find out. I don't know if that's going to be in this episode, though. I kind of feel like it's going to be a situation where every episode we get a little bit more of this mystery, and we'll get the final pieces probably in episode 4. But I feel like we'll actually get a lot of insight from episode 3, because I'm kind of wondering if, since the focus is on Haruka, do we end up interacting with Rigveda? Do we side with them? I don't know. That's a theory. But I mean, I have no idea. All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.